Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio with your host, Hardtruck1. Hello! Alrighty, so, how's everybody doing? So, again I apologize for the lack of video on my channel, but kind of had to rework some settings and stuff on my PC, so that took a bit of time that I while I was away. So what were we doing? We were working on revamping the way the oil gets produced and its certain output refined. So I don't know if any of you remember, but in last episode, we set up just a couple of chemical plants to do some heavy oil to petroleum gas, light oil to petroleum gas, and these have just been sitting here waiting. I don't know if you guys remember, but I reran this pipe a different way because we're going to need to have an output. Thank you, Research Q, for popping up when you're not supposed to, or when I don't want you to. I reworked this inlet pipe from this set of refineries to this tank, so that way I could use this inlet outlet to run a pipe over and up to our destination here. So what I'm going to do, I just got done researching some titanium parts. We're gonna go make some titanium here in a second, so that way we can make these bigger storage tanks, the storage tanks Mark IIs. We're gonna put 4 of them right here. So the reason why I want to make these is because they have a lot larger capacity than these little regular tanks. So the regular tanks can hold I think they can hold somewhere along the lines of they can hold 2.4K. I think that's actually almost 5K, 2.5K. These ones are like double these. So, and the reason why we're going to need, the reason why I'm going to use those is because, as you can see, we have got a lot of petroleum going to be flooding the tube, so we need a lot of space for all that petroleum. I may even have to figure out how to burn off excess petroleum. Autosave. But right now, let's get this working. So we need sulfuric acid, iron ore, and water. So sulfuric acid, we'll figure out how to get sulfuric acid set up here in a second. I have a chemical plant. So for right now, I'm just going to set, in fact, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to come over here, and I'm going to set this right here, and get this pipe pulled out to here. Get this set on sulfuric acid. No, not sulfuric acid. Sulfur. That's the number one thing that we need right now. In order to get these things working. So we'll put that there. You know what we could do? We can move this one. We could remove that one and put a new, nice shiny new one in there. Okay. Now we need water. I'm just going to oop, I put that in the wrong spot. Okay. Just gonna place that right there for right now. Same with this one. And this is just temporary. I'm gonna move all this over. I'll move all this over to the other side. I just need to get some sulfuric acid going so that we can get titanium going. And everything. So we need another chemical plant. I think we're gonna research. Since we've researched these ones, I think I'm going to use a couple of them. They don't take that much to work. As soon as it gets done being built. Okay. Alright. Got space. Roll in a little. Set that right there. I'll just do that. Okay. This is going to work on sulfuric acid. Input. Need a requester box. About 20 of those. And we need a little more water. Oh. Now shoot. Alright. So, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to just bring this down by 2. And then set up our other one really quickly. We'll be doing that one. You will be doing this one. Alright. Straight pipe there, straight pipe there, and one like that. There we go. Okay. Now, we'll grab us another chemical plant. I'm sure that's what we need to use. Make it in. This is the slowest part of it, is waiting for stuff to be made. But sometimes in video games you just gotta wait for stuff to be made. Alright. So we need titanium. And of course we need water. But that's fine. Because we got water right here. So we just go there to there and like so. There's water. Now we need our final ingredient, which is we need iron ore, which we need a requester box, and we need to request iron ore. Alright. This one needs to request iron plate, and I guess we'll request sulfur too, sulfuric acid as well. That'll just kind of get all the sulfuric acid out of the system. Oh, and then we need a acid provider chest. Actually, let's put that over here. Just like that. Alright, then we'll limit this to about 3 stacks. Doesn't need to. There we go. Alrighty, so now we got the production of that. Now we need to just really quickly run up, like, I don't know, somewhere like right here. And we just need to set up a furnace. And we have all that. Why do we not have enough for the... Oh, because we don't have any stone brick. Let's go grab a little bit of stone brick so that we can make up that the better furnaces. Wrong way. Alright, so we're also going to grab a passive and quester chest. I think right here, just above the steel, is a good place to set up this big old Mark II furnace. That's because it doesn't have so that way it doesn't I mean the furnace is probably not going to need that much titanium in it, so now we want to request that titanium ore. There we are. Now we've got a little bit of titanium. Cool. Let's grab all the titanium we need, or can get. Oh, we need more titanium. Do I have enough? I have enough for 10 of those. Okay, so now that we've got the titanium, we just have to come by and pick it up every once in a while. But now we can start routing the petroleum gas off over and around over to the big tank, and be able to route these over and put them into the tank as well. I think what I'm going to do is I want the petroleum. This petroleum tank to empty out first before these pipes, ever be worked. I know that's going to create a bottleneck here. Like if we get too much heavy or too much light oil, then it's going to have a hectic time. But I'm thinking I don't ever want this one to be too full. So if I set this one to have 1,000, I'm going to set it up in such a way that In fact, I'll just do it right now since I'm here. So we're going to set up a pipe that goes to these and just runs across the top. Come on. That connects into these and then connects somewhere up here into the tanks. We'll see if we can set the tanks about right here. This pipe, I could even set it right there. There we go. I can even set it right here. This will have a Mark II pump on it. This will have a Mark II pump on it. I'll set it right here, and then I will run a wire, possibly a green wire. I'll run a wire down. I can run it across and then down, yeah, to this tank. So it'll read this tank. In fact, I'll just do that right now. Wire. That'll give me 10. Oh, that only gives me 5. Let's do one more. Okay, so this tank is going to be set up here. Around the pipe to here, and then we'll be connect to this pump. So what this is going to basically do is it's going to tell this wire is going to tell that pump, hey, you cannot run, or you can run, or you cannot run when this tank is over 1,000. While it is under 1,000, because I'm sure it's going to take quite a bit. So you're going to read out of that tank, you're going to read the petroleum gas in it. You cannot work unless you are less than 1,000 in there. Now, if this should work, this pipe over here should not fill up. Let's see. I guess I gotta hook up the rest of these as well. Are we getting attacked? Oh, probably not. It's probably our base to the north that's getting attacked. Which we probably need to run up there and just double check, make sure it's still working. There we are. Cool. Okay, so now this is red, so this line is empty. So that's how I'm going to set this up on all of these. Is I want it to use, because we're using a mod pack that adds a lot of extras into the game. I mean, it's like we have the ability to crack straight from heavy oil to light oil, or heavy oil to petroleum gas. These things produce more petroleum gas than any of the other fluids. So we want the petroleum gas from the refineries to be used up first. Then we want the system the cracking system to kick in afterwards. Because even though, you know, even if our refineries here shut down because this tank and this tank are completely full, this one will still get drained. So once this one gets drained of all of its contents, then it'll allow this system to kick in and start using up these other items. Once these items are starting to be used, then this will kick in. So it'll just kind of go back and forth to maintain the amount of petroleum that we need. Now, certain things like this one, the lubricant, it's definitely going to kind of hinder us from doing the lubricant, because when these tanks get down to a certain amount, they shut down, they close because of this pump right here. They do close. Now I may run a bypass around this to this one, or I may set this on its own, so that way it can run as it can run unhindered. Because once that lubricant actually fills up, then we're good. So, all right. So let's grab some more titanium. Cool. We got quite a bit of titanium. I got one. I need 3 more. Okay. So now we just gotta wait for these to start up. So now we'll drop our two giant tanks here. We're gonna have an inlet here. Then what I'm gonna do is take this inlet right here and run it up and insert it into one of these. Let's go ahead and add that right now. I believe I need more of these. What am I running out of here? Really nothing, just gotta wait for it to be delivered. Okay, so for right now, I think we can just come over and hop over these. I'm going to run this right up in front of these and over, so that way we can have some space to put this, some of the stuff that we need back. But for right now, I was just going to run it over and up. And I apologize if you can hear me burping quite a bit. I had just a little bit of a snack a while ago, and yeah, the stomach's a little overly annoyed with it, but I'm good. Okay, so there we go. So now this will store probably a good probably about a good 20,000 in gas, which will probably start up all of these again. Yep, which will give us a little bit more in the way of lubricant and stuff. What is this set for? This is set for 500. It's supposed to be set for 500. Well, this one's working. Oh, wow, this is already down to 1,000 already. Below 1,000. I wonder why this one was up above 500, but it wasn't kicking in. Maybe it needs to get to a threshold or something? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Not quite sure why it's not kicking in correctly. But yeah, so now we're going to be able to run. We're going to be able to run quite a bit of stuff now. See, we're already up to about 5,000, maybe about 6,000 already and stuff. So our next step will be to start moving like this stuff back over to our area here. So we need to get that. We can go ahead and start on that. Let's take and go ahead and pick all this stuff up. Because we don't need it just running down here. Leave that space there. Okay. Okay, there we go. Leave that one there. Okay, so we're going to set up our chemical plants. And you know what? I'm just going to switch that one over to a green one. Ooh. Red circuits are... We're down on the red circuits. Which is not surprising because we don't have anything making red circuits right at the moment. So, alright, so this is what we want to do. I'm going to put this in storage for right now. So what we want to do is set up our chemical plants to run, I think vertically, or like this, here. This one can actually go down in line over here. Okay. This one needs to be... Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do a double thing. So we need... Actually, I wonder, could I do this? If I put this on this side... Okay. Now if I took a... pipe, and it there to there, there. This needs to be sulfuric acid. That one. Now if I ran a short amount of belt from here down to here, and then grabbed see if I can go grab some more red circuits, even though one more of those. Oh, these are in the wrong spot. There to there. And then we'll need water. That's pretty easy. We can just go 2 across and up to there. There we are. Let's grab some hydro jacks. I think we'll make 2 hydro jacks. So pretty much I can't do anything until after those are done. Oh, well, actually, nope, I can't. Because in order to continue, I've got to have a couple of long-handed inserters. Do I need anything else? I don't. Just water and petroleum gas for those. What I might have to do... Crap. I just realized something. I actually gotta move 1 down. Or actually, I gotta move more than that 1 down. Alright, I'll finish up what I'll finish this up here. Oh, okay. We'll finish this up, and then we'll have to call it there in this episode. So I'll start doing my outro. So in the next episode, we'll continue working on getting all of this set up. I know I'm continuing to finish it here, but unfortunately, I'm kind of running out of time, so here. But anyway, okay, so actually these are actually set up. We've got sulfur on the belt. Alright, so in the next episode, we'll continue to get the sulfuric acid set up and everything. And hopefully we can get oil production, all of this stuff back running. Because we're kind of running out of it and everything. We need to get plastic going and everything and all that other good junk. But anyway, until then, I hope you enjoyed. I'm Hardtruck1. This is Factorio. And I'll see you in the next episode. Laters.